A very warm welcome from me on behalf of John Lewis. We still have a way to go before this turns into a shop and until we can greet our first customers, but a couple of years to make that final transformation in. But I think all of you would agree that it doesn't need too much of a leap of the imagination to see this as a department store and actually to see the whole development as a thriving retail community. John Lewis is certainly very excited about the opportunity that Stratford represents. There is a gap in our portfolio for the east of London, and with the excellent transport links that this will have, both to the rest of the UK and of course across to Europe, we are very confident about our prospects for trading from this location. And in fact the data says something like that Stratford will get to 10th or 11th in terms of seniority and success in the UK. So once this location is up and trading and has achieved maturity, I'm sure that all the retailers that take space here will be very pleased to be part of it. It's great too for John Lewis to be a player in the country's history, and you just need to look around to see just what potential this particular site has too. And as Robin was saying too, another important aspect of our presence here is the opportunity it provides for us to be part of the regeneration of this part of London and to be very much engaged with the community here. As far as the department store is concerned, it will be a full-line John Lewis shop, slightly bigger than Bluewater down in Kent, and certainly a lot bigger than our shop in Brent Cross. We will operate over 4 floors, 350,000 stock numbers, so the full assortment, backed up by the sort of customer service that our reputation has been founded on for many years now. And of course we'll be working with another part of the partnership in Waitrose, in establishing a Waitrose, a full-line Waitrose on the lower ground floor of the building that we're now standing on currently. John Lewis is a different sort of employer, as Robin acknowledged a few minutes ago. We will employ in total 700 people on this site, almost all of them recruited locally. The great thing about our employment proposition is that every one of those people who are recruited will become co-owners of the John Lewis Partnership. We have no external shareholders, as you may know. All of those who work in the business end up owning a share of it and share the profits. So the 700 partners that end up working for John Lewis in Stratford will be owners of the shop that they work in, and that makes us very different. It also means that there is that additional commitment towards the customer, because each of our partners is working literally for their own enterprise. We're very keen that retailing is recognised as a first choice career option in the UK, and that John Lewis is recognised as the employer of choice within that too. So not just recruiting people to work in sales on the shop floor, but into catering, into personnel and into supply chain as well. We've been very much engaged already in working with the local agencies, so Job Centre Plus, the Council, the National Skills Academy for Retailer and other bodies, and we will continue to work with them and with local schools and colleges to make sure that we provide employment for all of those 700 people that we aim to recruit from the local catchment. As far as the statistic that Robin referred to earlier on is concerned, we are indeed committed to Newham to try to fast track 250 candidates through a programme that is specially designed to try to get people off the long-term unemployment register and into employment here. And we're very much engaged in that process down in Cardiff at the moment, where we open our next shop on the 24th of September. And at least half of the people that we've put through that programme so far have been secured permanent positions with John Lewis. So we come from a high success rate down in Cardiff, and I'm sure the degree of success that we achieve here will be just as strong. So in conclusion, with any project of this scale, whether it's regeneration, construction or employment, the best results come from being genuinely joined up with others, working in close collaboration with all of the others. And for our part, we commit not just the financial investment in this project, but also time and experience and all the lessons that we've learned from the 3 department stores that we've opened in the last 3 years. So we look forward to working very closely with the Borough of Newham, with the community of Stratford, and with Westfield to achieve something here that will stand us all in good stead over the fullness of time, a legacy in which we can all take great pride. So on that note, I'd like to thank you for coming this morning and to hand over to the Mayor of London, to Boris Johnson.